What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 17 of our Madden 24 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here, as the Philadelphia Eagles are getting ready to take on the Dallas Cowboys here in this episode. Nick Sirianni, he is fielding some questions here by the reporters about, Dallas, about Micah Parsons. Like, hey, he's a great player. I don't want to talk trash on that guy because I don't want to piss him off. But hey, your team has played really well, early in the season. Why? Why are we playing so well? What are we doing here? Is it because of, the coaches? Brian Johnson, the offensive coordinator, Sean Desai, the defensive coordinator. Are these the reasons you guys are doing so well? They're doing so well that the media is challenging Brian Johnson to get Jalen Hurts to pass for 300 yards. Hurts, not a big passer so far, honestly. He's kind of off slow these first 3 weeks. Don't believe he's past that 1,000-yard marker yet. But take a look at Prescott here. That's going to be 31 years old, 75-year-old. Kareem, what that is a Cowboys player. Plain and simple, I have never seen a more Cowboys player than Kareem Hunt. Plain and simple, that is a Cowboys player through and through. Honestly, let me rephrase that, actually. The only other, more Cowboys player would have been, who was that defensive end? The defensive end that, Greg Hardy. Kareem Hunt, Greg Hardy, those are Cowboys players. Mozzie Smith, the defensive tackle who was supposed to be better than Jalen Carter, drafted by the Cowboys, instead of Nolan Smith. Yeah, he's a 74 overall. Oh boy, that's not a great look there. That's something that we might try to poach in the future off a free agency market, just to be like, look who we got. Mozzie Smith here. Want to win a ring here in Philadelphia, Mozzie? Maybe. But how are we going to stop Dak Prescott here? Well, Dak, he is going to be a passer, actually. Cowboys have kind of gone away from the run. More pass-happy, honestly, this season. They are 6th in the league at 259 yards per game. Defensively, though, they are top 10 in yards allowed via the run and via the air. So we're going to try and target the air, as just they're a little worse than the 9th-ranked passing defense. So try to target that middle passing right there. Try to kind of do two birds, one stone here. Try to challenge Jalen Hurts, get him those 300 yards, and kind of hopefully pick apart Dallas' defense. But Jeremiah Trotter, Keely Ringo, Sidney Brown for the defense. Shipley and the two receiver rookies are going to be for the offense. Now, let's take a look here for the defense. Is anybody hurt? Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. I do not want to have any starters out for this week against Dallas. Any other week, honestly, if we're out a starter, that's fine. I get it. It happens. But Dallas week, though, cannot have starters getting hurt. Plain and simple. Do not want starters getting hurt at all, really. But especially not against the Dallas Cowboys. You have to embarrass Dallas. You have to show them that, hey, you aren't the guy anymore, Dallas. That's what Philadelphia wants to do. They just want to come out here, absolutely embarrass the Dallas Cowboys. But no one got hurt, thankfully. We're all good through and through, which is really good. But player spotlight coming into this game. We're going to be taking on Leighton Vander Esch. Last week, 8 tackles, no sacks, no interceptions, no touchdowns. All right, Leighton. I'm glad to see Leighton Vander Esch is actually kind of healthy. Leighton, someone who had a lot of hype, first-round draft pick for Dallas, just dealt with nothing but injuries. Kind of got sidelined as like a backup kind of linebacker. But I'm glad to see that he's gotten healthy enough to stick around with the team outside of that first contract, that 1-year deal in year 1 of this series. But Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, they're running out to all the cheers in the world because, of course, they are. Nick Sirianni and the Eagles, they are not friends. They are not welcome here in Dallas, and they know that. Mike McCarthy's on the sideline there, and he's looking like he is the best coach in the arena. And unfortunately, that's just how Mike McCarthy thinks. Mike McCarthy thinks that he is always the best coach on the field at all times, regardless of who is against him. He can be against Bill Belichick. He's still going to think that he is the better coach. That's not how it works, Mike. Nick Sirianni's on the other side of that field. You're not the better coach. But Dak Prescott, he comes out here on the field, rocking his 778 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception on the season. Pretty good for Dak Prescott right there, actually. Only 1 pick on the season. But here we go. First play of the game here, taken from the 20-yard line. Hand off to Kareem Hunt, and Kareem breaks some tackles. That's going to be a 14-yard pickup there. They're going to mark it out as 13 yards, actually. First play of the game there for Kareem. Now 1st and 10 following that 14-yard run. Prescott scrambling in the backfield. He's going to get hit by Josh Sweat there. Sack of 13 yards for the loss. Back at the 20, Prescott. Slow to get up. 3rd and 23 following that sack. Here we go. Prescott stepping up in the pocket. Sacked again. Loss of 7. Jalen Carter gets in the backfield there. The former first-round draft pick out of Georgia. Prescott looking at his offensive line like, what just happened? Out comes Jalen Hurts, the best quarterback in the NFC East. 624 yards passing, 6 touchdowns, and a pick. So not actually too far behind, Dak Prescott. Hurts about close to 205 yards a game, opposed to Prescott's 225. But DeAndre Swift gets this game started with a big first down run right there. You like to see that out of DeAndre. Just got to open up the field entirely. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jalen Hurts in the backfield. Clean pocket. He's got Devontae Smith, and Smith takes it up to the 9, and there's going to be an injury on the field there for the Dallas Cowboys. Now here from the 9-yard line, Jalen Hurts. He's going to be passing that once we caught behind Brendan Rice. And there you go. That's going to be the touchdown here. That's the first touchdown of the game for Philadelphia. The son of former NFL Hall of Famer Jerry Rice there. That Niners-Cowboys rivalry, it's going to come back here with the Rice kid. I guarantee it. Hand off again to the running back, and Hunt just finds, massive holes right there. 3 carries, 40 yards here against the Eagles defense. Now Dallas here down at the 19-yard line. Prescott throwing it. Another first down there. Big catch there by number 87, the tight end. Hey, come on, Darius. You got to do something. Jump the route. One thing I've noticed definitely in this series is the corners don't play the ball as well as they did in Madden 23. A lot less interceptions. Kareem Hunt, though, big touchdown there, ties this game up at 7 apiece here. Dak Prescott, see, he's not thrown in the red zone because he knows that he's going to turn it over. So, tie game here now. Jalen Hurts, clean pocket. He's got A.J. Brown who gets to the outside. Van Der Esch, though, takes him down from behind. Down at the 48-yard line right there. So 80 total yards here for the Eagles offense in this first quarter. 2nd, 15 now. Hurts airing it out, and that one's going to be picked off there by Trayvon Diggs. Diggs, the highlight catch there, keeping both feet in bounds on that catch. Now 2nd and 8 here following the interception. Big sack fumble there, picked up by Nakobe Dean. And there you go, Nakobe Dean with the fumble recovery. That sack was set up by Jalen Carter. 4th and 2 Philadelphia here. Bend, don't break, play, and Hurts sacked. Philadelphia doesn't go for the points, tries to go for the first down, and Hurts taken down, loss of yards. Now another turnover here, this time on downs. Kareem Hunt again, he's got room to run. Sidney Brown struggles to take him down there. Big pickup there, down at the Cowboys' 35-yard line. Alright, so Cowboys are definitely running over the Eagles' offense right now, even though they are technically listed as the better passing team. But big catch there by Gallup, and Gallup, just not going down. He is fighting there. Needs 2 safeties to take him down. Down, though, into the red zone here. It's James Bradbury on the initial coverage. Of course it was. 3rd and 3, handoff to Hunt again, and Hunt taken down in the backfield. Hassan Reddick said enough of this one. Big tackle for loss there. They're going to force the field goal. 2nd and 1 now, Jalen Hurts. There you go. He's going to get himself Devontae Smith, and Smith taken down at the Cowboys' 39-yard line. Moving the chains right there onto the other side of the field. Now from the 5, here we go. Hurts. That's going to be A.J. Brown with the reception. There you go. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, just a number 1 and number 2 weapon right there. And yeah, the contemporary pieces of Brendan Rice. Pascal right there. You love to see it. But here coming into halftime, how are we going to play a second half? I think throw it short. Throw it short. It's more of Jalen Hurts' style. Now, how are we going to stop the Cowboys? Stop the run, I guess. For the number 9 running team in the league, apparently we got to worry about that more than the number 4 passing team. Brendan Rice there, big catch, big juke right there. And Rice taken down at the 21, 2 yards shy of the red zone. Up a big field flipper there for the catch. 4th and goal now here. Pass, that's going to be caught. Devontae Smith with the touchdown reception. You love to see that right there. The former Alabama wide receiver. So there you go. Big touchdown catch right there. 21-10 is the score now. Prescott, he's going to get sacked right there. It's going to be 2 players on the sack. Jalen Carter and Hassan Reddick. They tag Team Prescott in the backfield. 3rd and 14 now for Dak and the Cowboys. Here we go. Prescott goes for the screen pass on 3rd and long. And that defense is in his face quickly. So Prescott almost sacked there on 3rd down. Forcing the punt now. Here we go. 3 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Hurts. Come on, Hurts rolling out. Hurts stepping up. There's no time left in the 3rd quarter. And Hurts takes it in himself. A big rushing touchdown there for Jalen Hurts. So extending the score right now. Jalen Hurts puts Philadelphia up by 2 scores now? 3 scores now? Up by 18 now. Another big sack here by the defense on 3rd down. Hassan Reddick getting involved yet again on the sack. 5th sack of the day for Philadelphia's defense. So 4th and 1, hand off to Grant Calcaterra. Calcaterra is going to run with this one. Did not expect the fullback following behind Landon Dickerson. And DeMarcus Lawrence comes up hobbling. 3rd and 7 now. Hurts. There you go. Underneath pass Devontae Smith. And Smith can just outrun any linebacker that's in coverage on him. But there we go. From 1st and goal now from the 4. Hurts. He's going to step up, throw that one. And A.J. Brown takes it away from the defender. Big touchdown right there. Philadelphia. They're going to go up by 25 points now? I think it's going to be 25 points now. Philadelphia's up by. 25-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Time for Dak Prescott. This is what he does. This is garbage time, Dak Prescott. Philadelphia's defense, they're playing a little lax right now. They're up by 25 points, all right? They're not going to get any sacks, any pressures. I lied. Hassan Reddick didn't get the memo. Big sack there by Hassan, the Philly native. I like to see that out of the kid. So there you go. Prescott's even like, you're up by 25. Why are you still sacking me? 3rd and 17. Come on. Bend, don't break defense. There you go. Another big sack there. Vontae Maddox on the cornerback blitz. That's going to get home there for the sack. 4th and 23. And they're going for it. And this is why we run up the score. This is how the score gets run up. They're passing that over the middle. That's going to get taken down there. That's shy of the 1st down marker. Turnover on downs. Dallas so close to getting that one. But Philadelphia, they do win this one quite easily here. 25-point deficit for the Dallas Cowboys. 35-10 is the final score. I do promise those of you guys that want more competitive games. More competitive games are coming. We are working on the sliders as we go. As you see, they are doing better in the running game. It's just slow and steady for these sliders right now. You change one thing, it breaks one thing. You do something else. We're working on it right now. I promise you, we are working on it. Let's see. Take a look here. 90 yards led the team from Devontae Smith. 63 from Rice. 55 yards from A.J. Brown. 59 yards from A.J. Brown. 24 from Goddard. All right. So getting a couple people involved here on offense. We had 3 players catch touchdowns. 1 sack allowed by Lane. I hate that. Those sacks. I think the sack was when Jalen Hurts ran out of bounds, which is why we had a 2nd and 15 because Hurts ran out of bounds instead of throwing it away. And they credited Lane Johnson with the sack on that one. You hate it. 3 sacks by Jalen Carter, 2 from Hassan Reddick, 1 from Sweaty, half sack from Cox and Avonte Maddox. And I think we had a fumble recovery there from Nakobe Dean. Forced fumble from Jalen Carter was recovered by Nakobe Dean. Elliott, of course, best kicker in the league. Perfect on 5 consecutive extra points in this game. So here we go. We are taking a look at Isaiah Rodgers. He did his thing in return game. He's fine. DeAndre Swift, he gets a big boost here in this one. He gets the +1 upgrade. He's an elusive back already. Upgrade that scheme fit. Throw that point in there. That's what you like to see. So big 89 overall here for DeAndre Swift. That's what we like out of this one. All right, A.J. Brown, he also got a +1. Throw that into playmaker. That's technically what the scheme fit is, but Will he actually get to, let's throw in the deep threat. He's a deep threat. I want him just to send streaks with A.J. Brown. Can't stop him. Plain and simple. That's what we're looking forward to here, to get to the point where A.J. Brown is the most unstoppable wide receiver in the league. All right, here we go. After game press conference, they're like, Coach, you did the thing you said you were going to do. You beat the Dallas Cowboys. You held them. You beat them. You held them to only 10 points. You did the thing. And even after the game, after the press conference there by Nick Sirianni in the locker room, Jalen Hurts was like, hey, I had a great attitude today. I want to continue to grow, continue to lead this team here, hopefully, to the promised land yet again. But there you go. Jalen Hurts gets +5 stuff for the next game. So there you go. But next time, you two, though, peace out, rock on, stay super classy. Definitely stay tuned for our next episode here as Philadelphia takes on the Cleveland Browns, episode 8.